If you would have told me a year ago that I would have all my makeup in a behind the door plastic container, then that would be my setup for doing my makeup every day, I wouldn't believe you, okay? I would not believe you, but that's what it looks like now. And I can't lie, although it's downgraded, I have really been enjoying it. As a lot of you guys know, I moved recently, and with that comes a new bathroom, a new space. In my old bathroom, I had a lot of room. Although it was older and had a retro, almost kind of like hospital vibe with the shower, I felt like I made it up really nice, and I definitely had a lot of counter space. So I had a rack for skincare, which was really nice. I also had some acrylic drawers that were really great for organizing my makeup, and I did tons of shop my stashes with you guys. And you know, you guys saw that bathroom. I felt like it was a really great way to organize at the time. And in my new place, which I absolutely love, let me tell you, it's just not the same, okay? I have way less counter space, and I also am trying as best as I can to have some of my clutter hidden away a little bit more, so not as on display, not having as many things on the counter. So I had to get creative, and right now we're working with that over the door plastic contraption situation. And although it's kind of bizarre, I feel like it works really well, and I've been loving it. And it's time for just some rotation, so I thought I would take you guys with me as I clean that out. But first, I want to show you this look, because this has been my everyday look, really. Sure, products change here and there, different blushes, different bronzers, even different eyeshadows, but overall, I've been keeping it really simple. I've really been enjoying doing my makeup and getting into a routine with products where I'm maybe using less products overall for the routine, and also I'm maybe not switching up stuff as much, but each product is getting a lot more wear, and I've just really been loving that. I mean, in the first few weeks of moving, I really was living out of a true makeup bag. And again, although that seemed like a nightmare to me in my mind, it was actually so great, and I really enjoyed it. So I'm keeping that all in mind. I want to have like less over there as possible, but I'm getting ahead of myself. It's honestly been chaotic, and it's been a lot to get this going. I dropped my Natasha Denona palette, which luckily nothing broke, so that's good, but eyeshadows were scattered. It was a whole thing. I had many times when I was filming that I wasn't actually filming, so you know, we're just persevering, okay? But for this look, I used the Valentino primer, which I have been loving. I'm almost done with it, so that's kind of exciting, but that just added a glow. Not that I needed it though, because I went in and I actually finished up. Look at me go using up these products. I swear, I'm just like minding my own business over here, actually using my products up. But the Pure Lease BB cream, it already has a glowy kind of look to it, but I finished that up today, and that's on my base. And then for concealer, I use the Tower 28, which I really like under the eyes. I kept it really simple with the bronzer using the House Labs one, and I've been going back to this one. I think it looks really nice. It's easy to use, adds a nice little bronze moment for my face, because as much as it's fall, it is still pretty hot here, so I feel like my tan has kept up. For blush, I used one of the It Cosmetics cream blushes, which I really like these. I got sent the shade 1 and 2, and I already had 3, so I used shade 2 today. This is a beautiful cream where it adds like a glassy shine to the cheeks, but it isn't too thick and dries down in a way. I just love them. I think they're so pretty. I kept it pretty much the same with the brows, except I used the Anastasia new brow product, which I've been enjoying. As for eyeshadow, I used the Pixie Shadow Stick. I've really been loving this, which is, you know, a lot for me because it's matte, but it's made a great base. And then I went on top with the Moon Dust Quad. That's the new one from Urban Decay. I love that kind of satiny. It's not very sparkly compared to, you know, the normal Moon Dust shadows, but it has the perfect amount of shine. And if I want more, I'll just tap some of the basically Space Cowboy shade on top. But that's it. Just blended that out in my crease, added a little on my lower lash line. And for mascara, I've been loving this Physicians Formula. I got this on the Creators and Friends trip. Physicians Formula is one of the brands there, and this brown mascara is so good. It actually reminds me of the YSL one. It feels like a low-key dupe to me, honestly, but I've really been enjoying it. Haven't had issues with it smudging or anything like that, but it is a bigger wand, a drier formula, so I just have to work it a little bit more, but really enjoying that. And then I've been keeping it really simple with lips. Always a lip liner. Today I used the Jones Road in Mauve, one of my absolute favorites. And then I've rebusted out this Merit lip oil. candle. It's one of the ones that has that pH adjusting, so it does leave my lips a little hot pink throughout the day, but I love that extra color it adds. And that one's in the shade Jeté, but I've been loving it, just using it all the time. So that is my face, and I feel like I said, again, I've been doing a variation of that, but that all changes today. Kind of. We're just gonna pick new products out. So first I need to get in there and like get everything out. So that's what we're gonna start. And then I can kind of sort it all so I can put it away in my drawers, and then we can get to the fun part of picking new products. Well, weren't those little drawers deceiving? Look how much stuff is here. We have so much to sort out. So that's gonna be the next step. I'm gonna just sort it into categories. I find that easiest to put away because that's how I have it organized in the gray drawers. But really fast, I thought I would just mention, I get asked about these all the time. They're the Sysmax drawers. They were like 40 bucks at HomeGoods, which I thought was a great price. Like, you know, if you know storage and organization, like you get it. You know when you see quality, you know, I was like, these are like perfect, but I haven't seen them there since. And obviously with HomeGoods, it's like here, there, wherever, like, you know, you just gotta catch stuff when you catch it. I would check there, keep your eye out for any of those like TJ Maxx, HomeGoods, Marshalls, that type of stuff. You can find them online, but the prices are like 3-4 times that people have put them up for. So I don't know if it's worth it. If you have the money, go for it. But you know, try to find them on the deal if you can. I'm just gonna keep jamming out to my music and organizing all this makeup. Okay, so in this first section, this is like face-based type stuff. So primers, foundations, I have some setting sprays over here. That's kind of what goes in these drawers, and that's how I kind of lined them up. Then over here we have powders, concealers, as well as brow products, some mascaras, all that. And then this whole section is just blushes. I have a whole Alex drawer dedicated basically to blushes. And then this is bronzers and highlighters. I have some like single shadows, cream shadows, stick shadows, and eyeliners. And then the last one over here, these are all eyeshadow palettes. I do have some new ones since you saw me last. This is the new Chantecaille. I have the Pat McGrath duo, so I'll definitely be doing like a holiday makeup gift guide. But oh, and on the top I put lip products. So these are like lipsticks, these are like lip glosses, lip oils, lip liners, and lip balms. So now it's time to put it away. All right, we are on to the drawers now. Oh, I know this was a little shaky, sorry guys. Okay, now that we're situated, this is the first drawer. This is like primers and all that kind of stuff. I am so close to finishing this V-Lighter from Valentino, so that I'm putting back in. I am also getting my thoughts on this primer from Huda Beauty. This came out with the Easy Blur foundation, so I'm putting that in. And I also want to try the Professional. If you watched the Benefit Advent Calendar I did, I got this in there, and I just want to give it another try. So that's going to go in too. And I might move some stuff in as I use stuff up, but I don't want to be too overloaded right now. And to be honest, primer actually hasn't been a category that I've been gravitating to, except for the V-Lighter, like bringing this back. Besides that, I really haven't been using as many primers. Also, I just want to mention my nails are the Beetlejuice ones for Halloween. Aren't they so cute? Oh my gosh, so cute. Anyway, moving us down, I have a bunch of foundations here. I have 2 foundation drawers at this point, so it's gotten a bit out of hand. I will say I want to put the Patrick Ta in. I actually was able to get this from Kelly. She brought it to me for Creators and Friends, so I've been testing it out. I just want to get a few more thoughts on it, so there's going to be a few testers in the foundation section. I have interesting thoughts about it so far, but I'm also going to put the Easy Blur from Huda. That's going in too. The Sigma was in there, but that's not going to go in there right now because I know I like it. Like, I have my thoughts. I really need to test test some stuff. So I don't know. I kind of want to try this e.l.f. Soft Glam. I think I'm going to put that in there to test too. And then that's 3 foundations. And as I have more of my thoughts, I can switch things out. Like I said, I do have more foundations here. So I think, I don't know what else I really need. I kind of want to try this Dior Forever Glow. Just have that back in rotation for now. But there's a lot of stuff in here I could pick. I think I'm going to go with that one though. Although there's been a ton of blush releases, I feel like it's more been like the year of basics. So foundations, concealers, those types of things, just so many have launched this year. Okay, don't mind the angle. It's kind of a lot, but this is all of my different sprays. There are so many. I am on a mission to finish this MAC. Look at, there's like nothing left. So that's going in and it shouldn't be going back because it's going to be used up. But I want to put another one in there. Maybe I'll try the Makeup Forever one. I feel like this is hopefully going to lock everything in. So I'm going to try that out. So here's everything in the base collection for now, keeping it simple. I know it doesn't seem it, but that is simple for me. You saw the makeup. All right, here we are in concealers. I have to pick my favorite. I at least have to pick the Natasha Denona. This actually works more as a foundation for me. So this is the one I'm going to go to if I can't test something out. Like I need to know it's going to look good. This is what I go to. That being said, it's been a second since I've used these Kulfi ones and I remember loving them. So I want to put those in and I'm going to put the Yummy Skin in there too. I just feel like, again, so many base products have come out that I need testing. I need time. Like at least for me, I really like to be in a lot of situations with my base products to know how they work. So anyway, this is going to go in so I can get more thoughts on it. Moving down to powders, I have been loving, you guys, this Laura Mercier one. I just feel like this works so well. So I don't know if I'm going to put it in, but I just had to point that out because I've been loving it. I've also been using this powder from the Yes Style Advent Calendar a lot and I really like it too. So this one's good. The Makeup Forever one, I've been enjoying. It doesn't keep me as matte though. That's the only thing, where the Laura Mercier, I feel like makes me look more smooth, but also really does have that longevity for the day. That all being said, I'm going to put this one in there. And then I'm also going to put the Rare Beauty. I know I have a Rare Beauty one. Okay, here it is. I'm going to put that one in there too. Just again, I need more thoughts. What's kind of nice about the new setup is it's definitely made me think about my makeup a little differently. And again, just wanting to use products over and over and really get my thoughts. So that's going in. And then I think that's it for powders. I have some pressed ones. Maybe I'll throw in this little hourglass just for fun, but I tend to like a loose powder. I really do love my Cali Ray, but I think it's time to let this one go. So we're doing a little bit of a empties declutter type of situation. This is that YSL mascara I was saying it's kind of a dupe for, the Physicians Formula. Let me show you, because look at that thick, well, it's not focusing, but like they're not the same, but like they're pretty close. The YSL is more conical, but color wise, everything very similar. I think I'm going to keep using this Physicians Formula. I'm also going to put this Iris and Romeo one in, and then this McQueen one, which again came in the Yes Style calendar. And when I was removing it the other day, it seemed like it would be more almost of a tubing mascara, like the way it was coming off with my micellar water. So I'm going to try this like a tubing mascara and see if that's true. I could be totally wrong about it, so I'll keep you updated, but that's going to go into, those are my mascaras. All right, now we're into brow products, and I actually just finished up, yes, you've heard it here, another empty, my Rowan brow pencil. Love this thing, but that's going to go, which means I can open up another backup, which is nice. I do love this brow pencil. I've used it for so long, but the 2 brow pencils I'm going to put in for now, since obviously I know I love that one, are from Benefit, and then also the Brow Wiz in Taupe from Anastasia. Okay, brow gel is so hard because I have like my favorite routine. So I love these 2 as a routine. I love the Persona on its own. I've been testing the Anastasia one, and I kind of want to try this little gimme. So I'm just going to put all of them in. I know it's a lot, but it depends on how I want to do my brows, you know? And here we are with all of those products out on top. What I'm going to be putting on the back of the door. I don't know what to say, like in my drawers, but they're not really drawers back there. We're moving on to blushes, but I thought I would just show you because I just bought these. I was so excited for them, and maybe I'll give you some swatches in case you were looking at them. Very difficult to get open. What is happening? These are the holiday blushes from Gucci. This is Soft Peach and this is Intense Ruby. And I have loved the Shade Radiant Pink. So let me get you swatches of everything. All right, most awkward swatches ever, but that's the Soft Peach, Intense Ruby, and the pink one. That's part of the regular line. So I wanted to get those and try them for holiday. There are some really exciting new holiday launches. I'm sure we'll be talking about them in a video soon. Anyway, all that was to say that's why these are sitting on top. I want to put those in. Getting into the drawers though, I think I want to do one of the Patrick Ta, probably this neutral one and not too much. I've been loving the neutral blushes. I've been loving creams. I've been loving powders. So I'm going to put one of those in. I'm very excited for the Patrick Ta Duo Shadows coming out. I'm also going to do this Dolce Vita color from NARS. I feel like it's kind of a nice fall blush. I'm definitely being kind of picky and only doing a few things. So, you know, there's going to be a lot left behind here, but it's nice having less. And then when I want to reach for a specific thing, I come over here and there's actually room in those drawers to add to the chaos. So anyway, I think from here, I'm going to do these M Cosmetics blushes just because I have been enjoying those neutral blushes lately, and I feel like that's what these are. I can get more thoughts on them, all that. So those are going in. And now we're getting into creams instead of just powders. I have been loving the Westman Atelier, you guys. Okay, I bought the little mini set. These are so good. I love this formula. These colors are beautiful. Let me show you. That one's Mimi, so pretty. This one's Petal, which is a little more pink and not as neutral. And then it had this really fun pink in it called Pop It, which is that like hot pink, super fun. So I was so excited for this trio, and I'm definitely keeping those in. I also want to put one of the Phytosurgeons blushes in. I just haven't used them in a long time. I know Evaporate's one of my favorites. It's so pretty, but I think I want to put something like Fume in, and maybe this Sublimate shade. I just feel like, again, a little more fall, and I want to put those in. All right, there's already so many blushes in. Let's keep going, see if there's anything else. I think the main thing I'm going to put in is this Charlotte Tilbury Matte Beauty Blush Wand. I feel like it's been a second. I don't know when the last Shop My Stash was. Maybe I'm wrong, but that's going in. All right, and last here I have some liquid blushes and also stick blushes. I definitely want to put Freckle in from Rhode Beauty. And then these two Save blushes caught my eye. I have Spicy and Baby, so those are going to go in. And that's me being picky with blush. So many blushes. All right, moving on to highlighter. I feel like I have not been wearing as much highlighter, which I know, shocking, but I want to put some in. I'm going to do this Dior highlighter. It's very, very sparkly, but very party time. I don't know, just a few little touches, inner corner, even a little on the tops of the cheekbone or on the nose. I'm gonna put that in. I'm also going to put this Fenty one in too. Next here, I'm putting the Ilia in. This is like the face palette that came out for holiday. It's the lighter of the two. So I'm definitely going to put that in. And you know, since I've been going for a lighter highlight look, I kind of want to put something that's not very highlighty in. So this one from Give, it's definitely a subtler highlight. So I kind of want to give that a shot. Or should I do that with Laura Mercier? I'll do the Give, and if I feel like this isn't giving, because I didn't love it initially, because it's not that shiny, then I will go in with the Laura Mercier. Now on to all the creams. I really want to put this Givenchy in because I really have loved it. So I feel like if anything, I might be more interested in something cream or liquid right now for highlighter. I'm also going to put this Say highlighter in as well. This one's in the shade Pink Glow. Yeah, it's been a second, so I kind of want to give it another try. See how it is. Moving on to bronzers, I have been loving, like, these three were in my drawers. The Kosas one, you guys know, but I kind of want to see if I still love this Jones Road one because I have loved it obviously in the past. So I'm going to put that in. And another Physicians Formula product I got on the trip, I'm going to put that in just because it's a little bit lighter if I don't want something too much, and just, again, kind of get my thoughts on it. Okay, on to cream blushes. To be honest, I've really been just using this Westman Atelier one, and I'm also trying to use up this Makeup by Mario, so I think those are the ones that are going to go in for now. And here's a look at the highlighters and bronzers going in. I want to do something just sparkly, so I'm going to put this LH Cosmetics liquid shadow in. This was sent to me from them, but it's very pretty, and I feel like it's one that's really nice sheared out, and I've been loving like a simple eye look, so I'm gonna put that in. Eyeliners for now, I'm just gonna stick with my Urban Decay. I have like Shroom here, Mushroom, I have Whiskey, I have, I don't know, just all the neutral ones, Smog and Desperation. So those are gonna go in, but again, if I'm feeling a specific look, I'll come in here and grab something. Now, shadow sticks, as you guys know, is one of my favorite categories. So I need to pick like new neutrals because I was just using the same ones. I just have my favorites. What can I say? Okay, I love this one from Lunaster. It's in the shade Rose Gold. No, I lied. Frosted Blush. I just made up a name. Honestly, it was a good guess. I think the other ones I'm going to throw in here are the Rare Beauty and the Fenty, just because, again, I want to know all my thoughts. I like them overall, but it'd be good to get some like daily use out of them. Single shadows definitely were missing from, I feel like, my last batch of stuff. So I definitely want to pick some singles. I know Charlotte Tilbury's brought back her single shadows this year, which is honestly kind of unexpected. I just didn't think that was going to happen. But I think I'm going to do MAC Satin Taupe. And I'm also going to put this shadow in from a brand I ordered online. Yeah, they got me with the ad. For palettes, this is what I have started. For these smaller drawers, I'll go through them with you, but for bigger palettes, I'll probably just pull them separately, but this is what I already have picked out. This is the new one from Alter Ego. It's called Mist Haven, and this is a dupe of the Huda Beauty one. So this one's new. I haven't tried it yet, but yeah, I want to put that in. I do have a code with Alter Ego that's affiliated, but I really love their last release, and I do like this palette from Huda, so I'm excited to try it. This little duo from Chantecaille is so pretty. They came out with 3 eyeshadow duos this year for their holiday release, and naturally I picked the one that is very neutral. It's pretty basic. I'll have more reviews again on holiday stuff, but that's gonna go in. And last, for the palettes up top here, I have this one from Pat McGrath. So yeah, those I've already picked. I have a feeling eyeshadow might be a little harder for me, even though I'm really only wearing like 1-2 shadows at a time, but let's see what's in here. I definitely want to put a Tom Ford quad in, so I'm gonna do this one, Suspicion. They're so expensive. I should be putting one in every time. I feel like since it's fall, I want to put this one in from Sigma. It's Caramel Apple, so it has some greens. Kind of cute. I need at least one dark matte, so I'm going to put in the Natasha Denona My Dream Mini. It's technically my mini dream palette. All right, next drawer. I want to put something from Rowan in. I feel like I do it every time though. Like I'm almost like, am I just using the same stuff? But maybe, because I like the same stuff. I like the palettes I really like, but let's do an older Pat McGrath actually, because that'll be helpful just to get reacquainted with these. Ooh, that one's really pretty. Oh wow, this one's dramatic. The drama. Oh wow, that one's pretty. So many good ones. And then kind of this purpley one. I think I'm actually going to go in with 2, one from each year. So I have this one, which is called Bijou Brilliance. And then this other one is called Celestial Nirvana. Moving down, I do want to get the Mario palette out because the Mario palette's coming out. I'm so excited. Again, we'll be talking about all this new makeup very soon, but I'm going to put that in. This is the Celestial, Etherealize? Not Celestial. That's Pat McGrath. Etherealize palette, but there's a new one coming out and I'm definitely getting it to see how I like it. Another oldie palette I'm going to bust out is this one from Lancome. This is last year's holiday and I just love it. I just love it. Okay, and then for big palettes, I decided to go with 3 larger palettes. I have this one, Danessa Myricks last year's holiday, Lightwork 5, which is so pretty, so fun. I'm excited to play with some of these duochromes. I did this Ghost Town palette from Nomad Cosmetics just because it's the Halloween season. And on top of that, this is a more neutral leaning indie palette, so I definitely think it's like the perfect time to get use out of this. And another indie release that I think is perfect for fall, this is the Barely Basic palette from Glaminatrix Cosmetics, and it's like literally perfect. I'm so excited also to have this in there. So honestly, that's a lot of eyeshadow, but I have some things to reach for, and honestly, this stuff will probably be in there for like a good at least month, if not more, like 2 months. And even with that, there'll be some switch outs as I get new things and all that. So I think it'll be good. I'm realizing right now all of my lip products are still up here, so I'm gonna sort those away. I'll pick a few out and I'll show you the handful of them, especially things specifically I'm picking that are maybe a little more fall themed, but we definitely still have to do that declutter. I know I'm behind. I shouldn't even tell you this right now, to be honest, because the moment I tell you guys about something, I swear it like leaves my brain and it's so hard for me to do, so I just need to keep quiet and just give you the videos. But okay, here's a really quick overview of some of the lippies I picked. It's not all the basics, but I have like the Rhode Espresso, I have a Charlotte Tilbury lip lipstick. I actually have a few lipsticks in here because I'm trying to try more lipsticks. The Summer Fridays lip oil, just to like re-get acquainted. It's been a second. The Milk Makeup lip oil. I have a tinted balm here from LH Cosmetics. So just some fun stuff. Even this like Fenty gloss. I want to just get acquainted because, again, I really need to pare down those lip products. So, you know, if I could have some more thoughts on things maybe I haven't used in a while, that would be helpful. Okay, I did move this to the other side of the door for some better lighting, but this is what my current Shop My Stash is looking like at this moment. So starting at the top, those are all my brushes, which it's so nice that container fits in there because when I'm doing my makeup, I can easily just take it all out and put it on the counter and it's like nothing and then put it away so easily. But I also have, if you can see, back there is my MAC Fix Plus. So I like to keep, especially full-size sprays or anything like that, it works well in that section. In the second pouch down, I have like base products, but then inside the bag, I just have more staples or smaller items. So my brow products, my mascara, even those staple like face base routine items in there so they don't get lost with everything if I have to get ready really, really fast. And I can also just take that bag out, put it on the counter, easy to go. Then in the third pouch, I have blush, bronzer, lip products, anything that's kind of color cosmetics or would change the look and is like face related, that's all there. And then in the last one, let me see if I could do this. Well, technically not the last, but there's eyeshadows. So all the palettes, the duos, I kept singles inside the makeup bag just again because they're so tiny, but that's all eyeshadows and that works out real nice. And then at the bottom are all my brushes. That's where I put my hair brushes. I don't have a lot of space in this bathroom, so this is kind of the setup. I really hope you guys enjoyed seeing what I'm doing, shopping my stash with me, and also I hope it gives you maybe some inspiration to switch up your makeup space because I never thought that this would work for me, but it's working really well. And if you have limited space, it might be something to try, either something on the back of the door for storage or even something like these pouches, but in a place where the door maybe covers or you have a tight little area. It might be something. I don't know. It's working way better than I ever imagined, especially because I'm so messy. I get everything all messy when I do my makeup. The counter's all messy and I can just throw everything in here and it's super fast to pick up. But anyway, let me know how you store your makeup. And other than that, I will see you in the next video. Bye guys.